on the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Ready.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And this one is launched downfield. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead a gift. So they get it back for 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check. Liking 18.
Blown back into the handoff. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Deputy Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Still going through the 25. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Get up.
Daniels on first down. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Positive that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They're cobbled together a yard there. Pretty pay there to take him down. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Got it. Ready?
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Throw here, third down. This is hauled in by Harris. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter block, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect one-for-one.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. And put a receiver in motion left. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got Wilson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And the Titans have a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun on third down. sack brings the offense to 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
27-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther Street. Panther Street. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Okay, ready?
I'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Craft all 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Riggs. Riggs. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Cowboy
41-yard
80.
line.
Ready. 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Sending him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Down. Viking 8.
To throw, Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Completed to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
31-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
This one left for Daniels. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. Second down now, they need 7.
Ready. 6. Viking 18. Ready.
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers. Go.
Daniels throwing on third. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. And that's a live football. It is bouncing near the goal line. And it looks like they'll keep possession. Somebody jumped on that right at their own 2-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
He'll throw from his end zone. He's going to push one deep down into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about his safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Working from his end zone. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep, big gain downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19 Tigers.
Throwing it again here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He's loaded another one up. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Looking to throw. Cut down the field. Leggett. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. We get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. That's exactly what happened.
Hold it ready.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying to push the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Oh, it's a fake. They're throwing. And that one is incomplete. Okay, not sure what in the wide world of sports we saw there, partner. But they still have it. 2nd down coming up. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Warriors 70.
They're going to throw out of the gun. That pass caught by Tate Dell. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Bronco 80.
3rd and long for him here. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's only going to get get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 21-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Panther 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers 17. Titans nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock.